Hello, my name is Andrew Perry, and this is the recording for my week 1 project for the CSE341 class. So, I have a little script here, some notes. I'm just going to go through those. So first, we're going to take a look at the repository and show that we do not have a .env file. We're not exposing that sensitive information, and we don't have our node modules in here. Both of those are not needed for the code base here on GitHub, right? That's just local information, and then also for the deployment, but it's not needed on GitHub. Next, the git ignore shows that we don't show this information. So that's working as it's supposed to. And then the code architecture, we have server.js. So this is our entry point for Node. Entry point is a starting point for Node. And you can see here it uses the routes. So then that goes to index. This is our index route. That goes to user routes. And then we have our data, database.js as well. And then users.js in our controllers. So it shows our MVC architecture. Everything is nice and split up, looking pretty good. Now we're going to go to the deployed URL render. So this is the render workspace page, and it just shows that we're live here. And this is our actual thing here. And this might take a second for this to work. Actually, I'm going to cut this real quick. Alright, so sorry, I just had to redeploy this because I made some changes and I hadn't saved them yet. But here we can see on our render deployment, we have this information here, and it shows up when we go to users. We can actually verify that it's the same information that's already on our, or that's from our database. So this is an Atlas database. And then when we, give me 1 second, I actually have this here. So I'm gonna take this and append that there. So when we search for a specific ID, it will pull up that specific ID, and that uses our, let's see if we can find it. There it is. That uses our get all function and get single function as described in the instructions for the assignment, excuse me. Yeah, and so we have this here, and then we also have this REST file that we can use locally for quicker development, and this just shows the same thing when we're using getting all users here. Gets all the users, and we're getting one user by its ID. We get one user by their ID. Alright, that should be it.